everyone. So today I'm going to explain to you linking words that we have in our program. So first of all, what does mean linking words? Okay, linking words are the words that we should use them so as to link between sentences, or so as to link between our ideas. When we have a lot of ideas and we want to write it in a paragraph, you need linking words, okay, to link between these ideas so as to have a good paragraph or a good writing. Okay, so let's discover together. So what are the linking words that we have? So as you know, we have different functions. We have a lot of things about linking words. So we're gonna start by addition. Okay, so which addition means that you have to add more information about specific thing. Okay, so I said the things, okay, that things, and I want to add another information about this idea or something like that. We have the linking words that we have in addition, also, beside, moreover, okay, in addition, additionally, etc. These are linking words that we should use if you want to express addition. Okay, so we have also, we have besides, moreover, in addition, additionally, etc. For example, we have my friend likes to eat fish and meat. Okay, my friend likes to eat fish and meat. Then the film star has an incredible car in addition to a large house. Okay, so the film star has an incredible car, so in addition to a large house. Okay, so we have these things, these linking words here. They are expressing addition, and we add more information about specific thing or someone or something like that. Okay, so this is the thing that we have in addition. Try just to use these linking words in your writing. Okay, in your writing you have to use these linking words. Okay, we're gonna move to another function, in giving examples. Okay, so if you want to give example, you are imagine that you are writing a paragraph and you write an idea and you want to give an example of this idea, so as to make it, for example, you want to explain so as to make this idea very, very clear. For example, you can use for instance, such as example. You can see technology is making our lives easier. For example, robots can do our housework now. Technology is making our lives easier. For example, robots can do our housework now. Good. Okay, so here we have, for example, that which means that we give an example to this. Okay, to this idea. Then another example we have Yasir loves different sports such as football, basketball, and judo. Okay, Yasir loves different sports such as football, basketball, and judo. Okay, we use here for instance and for example, and we use such as. We can use for instance, you can use as, etc. You can say just Yasir loves different sports as football, etc. We can use for instance football, basketball, and judo, etc. Okay, so all of them, they have the same meaning. Okay, the same meaning or the same function, which is the given examples. Okay, another function that we have contrast and concision. We have contrast and concision. So here we are talking about two opposite ideas. We have an idea and we have another idea, and they are not similar, they are in contrast. Okay, for example, we have with the linking words that we have to use. We have although, we have however, we have yet, we have but, despite, whereas, in contrast, inversely, and while. So you can say despite their money, they can't buy a large house. Okay, I forget why there. I'm sorry. They can't buy a large house here. Okay, despite their money, they can't buy a large house. I like to eat traditional food. But not to prepare it. So I like to eat traditional food, but not to prepare it. Then another idea, she was feeling sick, however she went to school. So she was feeling sick, however she went to school. Okay, so we have this point, we use here but, we use however. Okay, and these linking words, they are expressing contrast or concision. Okay, we're gonna move to another function. We have listing ideas. So what mean listing ideas? Imagine that you are writing a paragraph and we have different ideas, and this idea, imagine that you want to talk about negative impact of technology. Okay, so and we have a lot of negative impact of technology. So and how we are gonna write this negative impact? You can say technology has a lot of negative impact: first, second, third, fourth, etc. Okay, this is how we should do. So listing ideas means that you are giving ideas or are writing ideas by order. Okay, we can use first, we have second, we have third, fourth, fifth, etc. And we have finally, when we at the end or the last idea, you should write finally this. Okay, for example, here there are a lot of negative impacts of technology. First, okay, you have to write it. First, what is the first negative impact? And second, what is the second negative impact? And third, what is the third negative impact? And when you reach the end, we're gonna write finally, and so on. That's it. This is what we have in listing ideas. Okay, then we have purpose. So I already explained in a video before. We already did purpose in functions. Okay, purpose. Purpose means that objective. Okay, or the goals of the wisdom. We have the linking words that we should use. We have so that, and in order that, and we have to, we have in order to, and we have so as to. But just to pay attention, if you put, for example, so and so that, in order that, it's followed by subject and plus modal. Okay, so for example, here we have I am moving to Canada so as to look for a better job. I am moving to Canada so as to look for a better job. Then we have he got a visa so that he can travel to USA. He got a visa so that he can travel to USA. You can say he got a visa in order that he can travel to USA. So the thing that you notice here, when we did so that or in order that, it's followed by subject plus modal. Okay, but if you say that in order to or so as to, it's followed by the verb in infinitive. Okay, so I am moving to Canada so as to look for. You can say I am working hard in order to get good marks. Okay, I am working hard so as to get good marks, etc. Okay, so purpose, we just covered purpose, and we have effects and results, or the result and the effects. Okay, so we are talking about result and effect. We have different thinking words again. We have because of, since, as, therefore, consequently, and as a result. And we have a lot of thinking words. I just try to put the most important ones. Okay, for example, we can say the game because it was raining. Okay, so we have the game was cancelled because it was raining, or you can say the game was cancelled because of the rain. Okay, because of the rain, etc. Because of the rain. But if you put just because, you can say because it was raining. He had worked hard all his life. As a result, he became very successful person. He had worked hard all his life. As a result, he became a very successful person. Then we were hungry. I'm sorry. We were hungry. Therefore, we stopped at a cafe for a snack. Okay, so we have because, we have as a result, and we have therefore, etc. And these linking words are expressing the effects and expressing the results. Okay, so another thing, so we should know, if we are talking about writing, you should know how to conclude, how to summarize. Okay, to conclude, which means that conclusion, the last paragraph that you're gonna find it in the in your writing. Okay, so we have introduction, we have the body, and we have conclusion. If you want to conclude, you can say the linking word that you should use. You can use in brief, to summarize, to conclude, in conclusion. And for example, you can say, to conclude, social media have positive and negative impacts. Or to summarize, social media have positives and negative impacts. Okay, in brief example. Okay, in conclusion, social media have positives and negative impacts. Okay, so this is the linking word that we should use if you want to conclude, or if you want to summarize your ideas. Okay, so if you want to explain, sometimes you are writing a paragraph and you want to explain your idea. Okay, which means that you have to say your idea with another word or another way. Okay, you can say, that is to say, you can say in other words. Okay, so to put it differently, etc. For example, you can say, I don't think this is the right job for you. In other words, I want you to leave. Okay, I want you to leave. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I think it's so easy. So, and wait for other videos. Thank you so much.